Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in. I'm Josh, part of the How to Start My LLC team, and today I'll be helping you form an LLC with an essential guide to doing so in Maine. If you're ready to turn your business idea into a true reality, you've come to the right place. We're here to guide you through each phase of the process, from the initial documentation to celebrating your big launch in an easy to follow and comprehensive manner. Before we delve into the specifics though, it's crucial to understand that you can form an LLC independently or use an LLC formation service. We strongly suggest considering an LLC formation service, especially if you're navigating the business landscape for the very first time. Why, you might wonder? It streamlines the entire process, ensures adherence to all of Maine's state regulations, and offers invaluable peace of mind. Plus, these services often come at more reasonable prices than you might expect. Don't forget to check out the link in the video description below for one of the most reliable LLC formation services, featuring a variety of plans to suit your financial plan. Now, let's focus on the steps for establishing an LLC in Maine. Here's what you need to do. Step 1. Name your Maine LLC. Great. You're set to launch your dream business in Maine. The first crucial step is picking a name. But it's not just any name. It should align with your brand and leave a lasting impression. Your business name isn't merely a label, it's your first interaction with potential customers. In Maine, your chosen name must be unique and include LLC, L.L.C. or limited liability company at the very end. Got some names in mind? Excellent, you're one step ahead. But the next step is to check their availability. For this, you'll need to visit the Maine Secretary of State's website. We've included the link in the video description for easy access for you. Once you've found an available name, it's important to reserve it with the state. This can be done by mailing in a reservation form or doing it in person, as online reservation is not available in Maine. Step 2, select a registered agent. A registered agent is an essential part of setting up your LLC. A registered agent acts as your LLC's official point of contact for legal documents and government correspondence. In Maine, your registered agent can be either an individual resident of the state or a business entity authorized to conduct business in Maine. It's crucial that your registered agent is available during normal business hours to receive important documents on behalf of your LLC. When choosing a registered agent, do bear in mind that you must consider reliability and accessibility. You can also opt for professional registered agent services, which can offer additional peace of mind and ensure compliance with state requirements. Need assistance in finding a registered agent? No worries, we're here to help. Take a look at the link in the video description below for recommendations on the very best top registered agent services available in Maine. Step 3, determine your management structure. Now, in the world of LLCs, there are two main management styles. One is member managed, and the second is manager managed. Think of it as choosing between a hands-on DIY project or hiring a contractor. In a member-managed LLC, it's all about teamwork. The members, that's you and your partners, roll up your sleeves and manage the day-to-day operations. It's perfect for smaller crews where everyone wants to stay involved and know how things are run. Then there's the manager-managed LLC. This is where you get more hands-off and you bring in the pros, non-member employees or managers to handle the daily operations. It's like having a dedicated captain of your ship, and yes, a member can also be a manager, but they'll need to collaborate with at least one non-member manager. Small team with everyone wanting to be involved, member managed might just be your jam. Larger group with some preferring to stay in the background, manager managed could just be your best bet. In Maine, your LLC is automatically member managed unless you specify otherwise in your certificate of formation. That's an important one. So really think carefully about what works best for your business. Step 4, File a certificate of formation with the Maine Secretary of State. Once you've taken all care of the initial steps here, it's time to make your LLC official in Maine. This is done by filing a certificate of formation with the Maine Secretary of State. The certificate of formation is a formal document that officially establishes your LLC in the state. This document requires some key pieces of information, including the name of your LLC, the address of your principal place of business, the name and address of your registered agent, and the names of the LLC's organizers. We've included the link in the video description for easy access. You can file the certificate of formation by mail or in person. The filing fee for the certificate of formation must be paid at the time of submission. Filing the certificate of formation is a critical step in the formation of your LLC, as it is the document that legally establishes your business in the state of Maine. After filing, you'll receive a confirmation and your LLC will be officially recognized by the state of Maine. Step 5. Draft an LLC operating agreement. The fifth step in forming your LLC in Maine is drafting an LLC operating agreement. In Maine, it's mandatory to have an operating agreement for establishing an LLC. It outlines the ownership structure and operating procedures of your LLC. This agreement should detail the members' percentage of interests in the LLC, their rights and responsibilities, the allocation of profits and losses, and the procedures for bringing in new members or handling departures. You can also draft an operating agreement by yourself, use an online template, or seek legal assistance to ensure that it covers all necessary aspects and complies with the Maine state laws. Need a hand drafting one? Well, we've got you covered once again. Check out our complimentary operating agreement template in the video description. It's a solid foundation, but do keep in mind that every business is unique, and this, the cookie cutter approach may not work for you, so customize it to meet your specific needs. Step 6. Get an employer identification number, also known as EIN. Your LLC needs this, and this employer identification number also comes from the IRS, especially if you plan to hire employees. It's also necessary for opening a business bank account and handling federal and state taxes. You can apply for an EIN for free on the IRS website. It's a straightforward process that can be completed online. Step 7. Obtain business licenses and permits. The next step in establishing your LLC in Maine involves obtaining the necessary business licenses and permits. This step is crucial to ensure that your business operates legally and in compliance with state and local regulations. The specific licenses and permits you need depend on various factors, including your business's location, industry, and the nature of its activities. For instance, businesses in healthcare, construction, food services, or those that sell certain products may have specific regulatory requirements, so do double check. Don't forget to check the description below for a link to a comprehensive guide on how to obtain business licenses in Maine. Step 8. Choose your tax status. Now that your LLC in Maine is almost up and running, it's time to decide on your tax status. This is a crucial decision as it will determine how your business is taxed at the federal level. You have a few options here. An LLC can be treated as a disregarded entity, a partnership, or a corporation for tax purposes. Each option has its own set of advantages and also tax implications. For example, being taxed as a corporation might involve more paperwork, but it could offer tax benefits under certain circumstances. To make an informed decision, it's wise to consult with a tax professional. They can guide you through the complexities of each option and help you choose the best tax status for your LLC based on your specific circumstances. Remember, your tax status is not set in stone, so don't get too hung up on this. As your business grows and evolves, you may find it beneficial to switch lanes to a different tax classification. And that's it. You've successfully navigated the steps and your Maine LLC is now officially formed. So well done getting through the steps, and congratulations on reaching this significant milestone in your entrepreneurial journey. You've turned your vision and big dreams into a legitimate business ready to make an impact and operate in the business space. If you found this video helpful, do give it a thumbs up, subscribe to this channel for more insightful content just like this, and last but not least, don't forget to hit the bell icon so you don't miss any of our future videos. We're here to help you through every step of your business journey, offering tips, tricks, and essential information to make your venture a success with a lot less stress. Thank you for watching, and here's to the success of your new LLC in Maine.